Morning, folks. It's late for me. Stayed up watching a couple movies last night. 8:20 a.m. Friday, March 10th, 2017. Dun da da da. Looks like a little activity on Skype. Whatever. I'll just wait. Okay, what do we have? Exciting news. Ma Higgins' cow gets run over by Papa Joe's truck. Excuse me. I should have done this before starting. Not everything on the other side is a problem. It's just that all the problems are coming here. There's a lot of good stuff on the other side, like you when you're not in your body, and a lot of other folks too. Friends of yours you don't even know you have yet. Anyway, a couple things I want to talk about. The Alliance has freed the moon, so to speak. That and also the Serpasian have been there for a while now. They took over the major base over there. So I don't know what you're going to hear on the internet. Don't really care. You're going to hear so many different things, and it's just crazy upside down. Buzz Aldrin comes back, says, evil is in Antarctica. Wow. Buzz, I love you, man, but take some Geritol and just sit back, man. You've had a good active life. Than all the other stuff you hear, see. I told you a while ago, I did tell you about something that was happening out in space. I talk with my family members from time to time, just not a lot. I still have a lot to do. Man, it's hard with Deanna still moving. She's got all kinds of stuff she's doing down there. She's got to close up her own personal business and everything. It's rough. She does so much people don't know. There's a reason why she literally comes as astral projecting as a huge Bengali tiger. Anyway, I also want to talk about some new spheres. I'm going to do a video about all these spheres later. As soon as I get caught up, I've had to go back into doing consults again, as y'all know. So I'm trying to get that taken care of and other stuff while killing stuff, you know, blah, 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 whatever. But as I've said before, when you go to heal, put everything you have into it. Where healing comes from is the heart. And go to the other side. Ask for help healing over there. Go into the field. Excuse me. Go into just relax, open up, reach out, extend outward. You will be in the field. You are in the field. The field's everywhere, okay? Just reach out and feel yourself in the field and say, I need help healing someone I really care to help. These spheres, when it comes to physical healing, like covering over and cauterizing an open wound or something, folks, you can't do that with energy. Sorry. It's happened before. It's angels that have been doing it. That's why it doesn't happen every time, because it's not you doing it. There's some Tibetan monks, hospitals and stuff, where there's been a good bit of that going on. It's being done by angels and folks helping, okay? In body, we don't have that ability. And, why should you believe me? I've been proving to scientists, to medical doctors, to psychiatrists. Come on, man, what do you want out of me? I've been proving to them that I can literally go into people's bodies and increase the size of their brain, manipulate them, and increase the size. I think the DNA change proof will come before I go. The other side is playing with that a little bit right now. They're trying to keep me calm for when I do go home, so I'm not nutty, but I won't be nutty anyway. What's going to happen is going to happen. I already know what that is. I do know how I feel about things. And I don't hide that too much, do I? So anyway, so the reason why I brought that stuff up about what I can do, I can't directly heal something. I blew cancer out of a lady's head one time. Okay, I've done other things to help some people, but I need my energy that's not stuck in this body, that's outside of the body. Excuse me. I need it to do the work. I can initiate it, but it needs to come from outside of the body. The field will take it there. The field will do a lot. There are new bodies coming with very powerful energy in them. Very powerful spirit that has very powerful energy. They will be telekinetic. That will be them. 7 years from now. Be about 6 years old, around there, 6, 7. There are some very strong children out there right now running around in space that have special DNA in them, but they're powerful. But the ones I'm talking about, they're in embryo form now. There's a lot of them. So that won't be for a long time. It's about 7 years. Anyway, and that's about what it's going to take. So I don't mind saying 7 years on that. There's a a nice couple that we got messed with when we were trying to have a double consult, and she has a nice daughter who's suffering from some issues that are giving her bad migraines. And I went into her to heal her with everything I had, to do everything I could. If someone has a real bad disease issue or something like that, that's really, really, really hard to manipulate that DNA in that manner. But healing comes from the heart. This young lady, and it's a young couple, but they're, I'm old, so everyone's young to me. But, they're nice people, really nice people. And she's not used to this energy stuff, although talking with her, significant other, he's a really cool guy too. And I went to her daughter, and I just poured it out. I did everything I could. I lit up so hard. I've seen the energy coming out of me. It was crazy. I don't know what I can do to help, but I put everything in it, and I told him, I'll do everything I can. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but tell you one thing, I'm going for broke. I don't understand stop. So my eyes were pouring. It comes from the heart. Come on. What heals is love. The heart puts out more auras, more frequencies that have their own, and they all have their own specific auric expression, different colored lights, than any other energy field within your body. Lighter green is spiritually healing, deep green is physically healing. And I loaded this young lady up with everything I had, but it's just my energy's, it's not normal. And I was seeing something really neat go on. I hope it does something to help her. But this young lady, well, the two of them, they could feel the energy. And her, you know, whatever. She's not used to feeling energy and stuff. She did in a crank up. She was kind of surprised, like, what? It's all soft, folks. It's not hard. It doesn't hurt you. I mean, who would want to literally get some major, serious help evolving at a really rapid rate if their nose was bleeding? Not many people. But the effects you feel from it later are stronger because it's physical change happening in the body. So I put the energy in you and I get it started. But it's that once the energy's in you, it's outside of my body, it's in the field, and my body energy out there, I start working on you. If Burju, you know, Paul's Siobhan, you know, she's strong. Very powerful healing energy. Eileen is very strong. Anne, she's out in Texas again now. She's very strong. Deanna is a powerhouse too. Deanna and Siobhan have done some healing work together that really helps people. When things get settled down on the other side, there's a whole lot of good stuff that's going to be happening. But don't we need to know the truth of how things happen? There's going to be a very strong presence of Lily running around on the other side soon. And she's going to be helping with that healing. It's time that we healed ourselves as a creation. So anyway, these spheres, one of them is more for spiritual healing, the other one is more for physical healing. This does not close wounds on your body. Excuse me, this does not get rid of cancer, okay? What this does, and it's going to have star resinite in it, tell you right now, because the whole idea is to help you power up as strong as you can. The more you put healing energy from you, from the stones, the stones which also come from the earth, okay? Gaia, she's very good at healing. When you use that energy and then push it forward out of your body to send it to someone, that's strong. But you're sending them strong energy, and if they use as long as they want to get healed, that that'll help them too. That helps the person get healed. But you're also making it's such a huge, magnanimous statement about, damn it, we want to help this person. That is a big statement on the other side. And there is stuff over there helping. So you just might get the help you need to take care of someone. You might not. There's no promises. But what this does is help you generate in your body, plus give you some of Gaia's body, plus make you a hell of a lot stronger with the star resinite in there, with everything else. Very strong rhodonite in there. Very powerful stone. Okay, and a lot of other stuff. I'll tell you later about what goes in basic spheres, just a couple of the main hitters. This stuff's expensive, okay? The stones in it's expensive. Everything's the best I can find. And so those of you that are healers and you do remote healing, that'll really help. Period. When you hold on to hard energy and stone, and then you have star arsenite in there, so Gaia goes inside you, pulls more of you inside your body, that makes you stronger. She's in there, that makes you a lot stronger. Star energy comes in there, that makes you stronger. Okay, your core energy is going to increase over 1,000%. Let's just leave it there. Sometimes it's 1,600%. So when you go to send something, guess what? You're sending a beam. It's strong. It doesn't matter if your soul, whatever. Nothing wrong with being soul. Not a darn thing. I know a lot of wonderful, beautiful souls with heart energy. They're incredible. It's the love you have in your heart and the amount of power you can put behind it and the amount of help you get from the other side that's going to help you heal. Okay? Now, let's get back to this, our friends in space thing. ET, extraterrestrials. It's funny because there's so many. It's just our community outside of this planet. That's all it is. My family member used to be the number 4 man on the officer, the one that did all the work out in the field for the Federation military. He is the head of the Alliance military. And he personally took his flagship and went to the moon. And the moon is free of all Earth and Anunnaki influence. There were never more than a few Anunnaki at one time on the moon. There might be 3 or 4. Excuse me, maybe 3 or 4 average station there. Then sometimes some would come in and go right out. They did not want to get away from the Earth. They go to the moon. They're literally putting their hand near a paper shredder. You know, a big one with no guards on it. Okay, they're putting themselves in harm's way, and they knew it, so they would stay away from there. They enjoyed the protection of the Earth and being under the ground, even though they, I don't know, I guess over time they got so arrogant they thought that they could really maintain themselves, but I don't know how you could ever forget the Drock race. Antids too. I mean, they live in the ground. So anyway, so the moon's free. The Sapacient already had taken over the major lunar base over there. I don't know. I did a video about it a while ago. Tired, don't care to try to look. But it was months ago. It wasn't a year ago. They had protection over there, and now it's free. But it's also being where people are going from there when they're taken off to, beam out of there, so to speak, transport out. There's controls put on that. So no one's going to beam themselves to the moon and then beam somewhere else to get out of here. It's not going to happen. Besides, if you do, you hit a wall, an energy wall that you don't want to hit. You'll hit it one time and you never do anything again. The Drock don't fool around. They're very serious. A lot of things, this is not just happening overnight, but a lot of things are being done to set the stage for our friends to be here, to openly say hello. We look different, but look what we care to do. Look what we care to do. Wow, really? Anyway, excuse me. It's like they're putting all the chessmen on the chessboard. They're loading up the board with the pieces, and they're knocking others down while they're doing it. It won't be too much longer. Changes going on with the Federation ships, being the ones that the Alliance took. Modifications. Those things are strong. The Draco are the largest problem that's out there. And they're not much of a problem, except as, some of the newer races and stuff. Something will be done before long about that. They've had a lot of their ships hammered, blown up, taken over, emptied, and destroyed while there was no people on it. People were evacuated. They had some nice ships. They've changed the DNA so much trying to be the Drakh, and it's not normal for them. It makes them almost insanely aggressive. That's why, people don't like the Draco. They don't like them because the majority of them are sick. They've manipulated themselves too much. Anyway, there's a sense of calm over there right now. The Alliance is building, getting larger, more people joining it, more planets. Things are calm right now. It's nice to see that happening. Anyway, I need to get going. I basically wanted to tell you about the moon. The moon's free and closed down to exterior travel. If you want to beam out, go somewhere, you're going to see someone really strong with very powerful DNA. There's ships that are stationed from the Alliance here in our solar system. There's actually a few Drakh at that space station around Saturn, more so than Jupiter now. It's been like that for a while. Like I said, it's slowly happening. Everything's being taken over. And eventually, the problematic Anunnaki that are here, remember Anunnaki, I keep saying this, there's a reason for that. You need to remember Anunnaki, or do whatever you want, but I'm telling you, the Anunnaki are good people. Very good people. You take a person with a lot of love and you put them in a Anunnaki body, you have someone who's going to work hard to do good things and spread love. So, there goes 90-something% of the crap you hear about them, of the Anunnaki race on the internet, by people foaming at the mouth for attention. I think it's kind of funny, really. Hell, I just want to get the hell out of this body. I know I'm different. I'm made to be different, but you all don't know how strong you are and what you can do, and how well you can work with each other, helping each other. And if someone says, well, if you're a healer, why don't you heal yourself? I've heard that quite a few times from little children. They're babies. They're mental midgets. They're metaphysical midgets. I mean, it's sad. It doesn't work like that. We're here to help each other. That's what we're promoting. Okay? And you can help yourself heal. But when you want to heal someone else, you get more help. Like I said, the big stuff comes from the other side. We're family, folks. We don't have to hang out with each other. We don't have to run around loving each other, but a lot of us do. As time goes on, you're going to see more and more. Folks, love you, man. I got to get to work. Have a good one.